Dachau was one of the first concentration camps on the German territory. It was built in March 1933 and became the first testing ground for the prisoners' punishment system. Mass people shootings have been carried out on the territory of the former Dachau Habethausen ground. Around 250,000 people from 24 different countries went through this camp during the whole time of its existence. 70,000 of them died, where 12,000 were the Soviet prisoners of war. The place of Soviet prisoners of war death was the Habethausen ground, located within 1.5 kilometers from Dachau. Mass people shootings have been carried out there. People were delivered to the railway station and then sent to the Habethausen ground, where SS troops practiced shooting at live targets on them. Prisoners were enchained with handcuffs to the stakes before the walls so they could not escape. The shot ones were taken to the crematorium of the concentration camp and burned. During 1941-1942, around 4,000 political workers, communists, frontier guards, Jews, and other Soviet prisoners of war were slaughtered there. Today, only 900 names of those people are known. The model of Habethausen ground firing wall standing in the right part of the hall is used as a projection screen, where the pictures from Brest fortress defenders who died in captivity appear time after time. The picture of gunpowder cellar at the terrestrial fortification appears among them. This place served as a firing wall for the first days of the war, where fascists shot first captives from the fortress defense. The directive on the political commissars' treatment from the 6th of June 1941 is the evidence of the goals and methods of the war which was waged by Nazi Germany against USSR. The watchtower model, standing in the left part of the hall, is a symbol of fascist occupation, oppression, and annihilation of Brest civilians. The tower is pasted with different adverts on Russian, German, Polish, and Ukrainian languages. The first advert have been printed on the backside of the Soviet newspaper Zarya, which did not make it from the Brest printing shop on the 22nd of June 1941. This was the way of the new power to secure their orders. Starting from the first days of war, the city of Brest and its region have been occupied by fascist troops. The occupation of the city lasted 1,132 days. During this period, from 70,000, almost 15,000 civilians of the pre-war city stayed alive. The rest of them died in prisons or ghetto, have been shot or taken to Germany for labor. The materials in the showcase on the left side of the hall tell the stories about the period of the occupation. Sewing machine from the fortress defenders I. Nozdrin family. The short that belonged to Larisa Kuznetsova, the daughter of the commander of the 17th Red Army Frontier Line Squad L. Kuznetsov. The books from the Brest Fortress military unit's libraries that have been found between 1941 and 1942 by one of the local residents, Y. Stolarchuk. The mug from the Brest prison that belonged to P. Bondar, the OST sign from N. Ilyina. The materials about the involvement of commanding crew family members in partisan movement. The documents and pictures talk about crimes committed by the invaders on the Brest land. Children of the Brest garrison commanding crew that have been shot during the years of occupation. The pupils list from the 7th grade middle school number 15 of Brest between 1940 and 1941 academic years, compiled by V. Zenkina Sachkovskaya. The other pictures show the children of Captain V. Rozhnetovsky and the foster child from Domachevo orphanage that have been shot in 1942. The pre-war soft toy, a plush bear, serves as a symbol of lost childhood. The liberation came during the summer of 1944 with the advent of Red Army units that freed the city of Brest. Camp prisoners returned to their homeland after months or even years. The showcases on the right present the documents of the frontier prisoners of war, R. Semeniuk, A. Maknach, T. Ulanov, B. Naumets, I. Dolotov. The letter from A. Maknach sent to his homeland on April of 1945 are full of joy from liberation. Hello, dear homeland. Hello, dear parents, father, mother, brother Nikolai and Victor, and sister Lydia. I send you my best regards and kisses. Now I am free. On April 9th, 1945, I was born again. On this day, our Allied Canadian troops freed the concentration camp on the border with Holland amidst the deserted swamps. That is where we were delivered on the 1st of December 1944, together with 500 commanding officers. In this place, around 18-20 people were dying from hunger every day. Whoever was taken there never came back. Only because of Canadian troops, me, my comrades and the other survivors were released. However, after coming back to the homeland and going through the initial check, former prisoners of war were about to go through new challenges.